Human cognition in my work is a set of cognitive abilities that operate together to produce behavior. When those abilities can be improved with practice, they are considered cognitive skills. In this model of cognition, each cognitive ability depends on all other cognitive abilities. So to understand one, you have to understand them all. And it's in those interconnections where deeper insights into the subject await to be discovered. For example, people believe they behave responsibly and understand the concept of responsibility. However, some use bad judgment to make false accusations while not fully understanding their role in causing harm. In that instance, it's not possible to behave responsibly and not understand the causes and consequences of bad judgment. The two abilities are inseparable. So to really understand psychology, you have to understand all the foundational cognitive abilities and how they operate as a system to produce behavior. While my work is based on science, it's also very philosophical and theoretical. Through the years and decades of painstaking research and careful observations, my work has mapped the interconnections between different cognitive abilities to understand them at a high level, and that offers many benefits. First, it creates a standard model of human cognition that helps to unify research. Just about any cognitive psychology topic could fit under one of these broad categories of cognitive abilities, and that creates a more complete and accurate understanding of the subject. Secondly, when cognitive abilities can be measurably improved, that improvement is reproducible. Many cognitive abilities improve with accuracy, which is much more objective and less subject to debate. And that improves behavior, as inaccurate thinking contributes to lies, misinformation, delusions, denial of responsibility, false accusations, and many other predictable problems. And lastly, it creates a psychology that not only teaches students about the mind and cognition, it teaches them how to address problems in their own lives. Modern people would benefit tremendously from learning cognitive skills, such as how to use better judgment, how to think better, how to take more responsibility, how to manage emotions more effectively, and so on. All of these are topics modern people struggle with, as we see in instances of violence, marital problems, loneliness, and increased mental health problems. People who have better cognitive skills are usually better citizens, better parents, better managers, and better employees. Cognitive skills enable people to manage their emotions more constructively, which could prevent a decline in mental or physical health. Cognitive skills enable people to make safer and more predictable choices, which strengthens trust and emotional bonds in personal relationships. And when young adults learn how to build self-confidence, they are more successful in overcoming life challenges and achieving their goals. People who lack good cognitive skills, in contrast, often destroy their lives, their families, their relationships, or their careers. They use poor judgment and make false accusations, or they fail to control their emotions, behave regrettably, and deny responsibility for their behavior. The purpose of decision-making skills, in particular, is not to always make perfect decisions or to criticize other people's choices. Sometimes, the only way to make progress is by learning from mistakes. That's true when learning a new skill, conducting an experiment, or developing a new technology. The purpose of decision-making skills is to improve efficacy or the ability to produce a desired outcome, especially when making highly consequential decisions. Science is ultimately a quest for the truth, and the truth is not always easy or intuitive to understand. Contrary to many biased individuals, the truth is not the exclusive domain of doctors at Ivy League universities. In fact, it's much easier to get a doctorate at an Ivy League university than it is to make certain types of scientific discoveries. That's why it's important to recognize those discoveries, so those insights are not foolishly squandered to future generations. Thank you for watching this video. You can find my book entitled Decision-Making Skills, A Guide to Handling Uncertainty, Driving Results, and Cultivating Well-Being at Amazon.com.